Now, since the FTX crash, there's been a lot of finance YouTubers making apologetic videos about they shouldn't have been sponsored by the platform, and I just wanted to take a look at Graham Stephan's video that he just released.
So I've been waiting to talk about this since the situation seems to be changing every few minutes, but as some of you may have seen, FTX US has been a sponsor here on the channel for the majority of the year. Their international counterpart, however, FTX.com, has recently faced liquidity issues, disabled withdrawals, and because of that, I'm worried about the potential impact to FTX US. I think it's pretty safe to say as a result of that, I'm no longer working with them. Fortunately, as of right now, FTX US maintains that they're a separate entity from FTX.com. They're fully backed one-to-one, and they're operating normally. In fact, you're still able to buy, sell, and withdraw as usual, although with everything going on, I'm not sure how much longer that's going to last. So if you hold anything on FTX US, you could still take it out and transfer it to an external wallet or wherever else you please without any issue. Now, I really hope that I'm preemptively jumping the gun, that FTX US is fully backed as they say, that there's not going to be any issue, and everything will continue operating normally. I would love to be proven wrong, be overly cautious, and say all of this for nothing. But I'd rather be overly cautious and remind people to move their money off of the exchange, especially during a time where everything is still functioning. Of course, this just comes as a huge shock because I've always been completely transparent about everything I do here on the channel and everything involving personal finance, so I feel like I owe it to you to explain the situation and what's going on. As much as I trusted the information that I was given, I was wrong, and I'm sorry. I trusted them, but in the end, their parent company was not forthcoming with all of the risks, this being one of them. This type of behavior is not something that I ever would have expected, but if FTX US is at risk, I don't want anyone to get screwed. Like I said, thankfully, all funds at FTX US are not impacted, and I pray it stays that way. I know just as much as you do at this point, so after watching everything transpire outside of the US with FTX.com, I wanted to give you my full thoughts so that you're up to date. And again, I do my best to research and vet everything that comes my way, and this one I did not see coming. I've also personally used them as an exchange because of how trusted they were in the industry. I saw that they were backed by really big investors like BlackRock, Tiger Global, and Sequoia Capital, so I didn't think this was ever a possibility of ever happening, but here we are. Everybody who watches the channel means the world to me, and I would not be here without you. So thank you so much for hearing this out, and I really hope this is all for nothing.
Now, I'm not sure if that counted as like an apology video directly to his viewers, but it seemed more of a take action video, if anything. I'm glad that he did that, but he could have talked more about the actual sponsorship and why he chose it. Now, since there's a lot of finance YouTubers making the rounds with apologetic videos, specifically about this FTX issue, I hope that they actually talk more about the sponsorship deal and take accountability of that, hey, we took the money, it was $100,000 a month or however much it was, and just take accountability of their actions that they took the money. Because if not, the apologies don't really mean much if there's no financial returning of the money or, you know, anything about that. Like, we get it that you know, making some public apology, but at the end of the day, an apology video just needs to be, hey, I'm taking accountability of my actions, and here's why I did it. So hopefully going forward, a lot more finance YouTubers actually do their due diligence and look into the company that they're taking money from. I'm guaranteed that this isn't going to be the last crypto platform that goes down. I've been looking into the crypto platforms. I made a video about how crypto.com was probably going to be one that goes under. Now, I didn't expect FTX to go down before crypto.com, so that caught everyone by surprise. But going forward, I guarantee you there will be some discussions at the congressional level talking about crypto compliance or crypto regulation, and hopefully this is actually good for the overall finance space.